welcome back to What Karen Loves. Today, I'm going to be doing of course, comfort food recipe, which is one of my favorite recipes. It is peach cobbler. I love peach cobbler. I love cooking it for any event, like Christmas, Thanksgiving. It's like one of my favorite desserts. And as you can see, the oven is preheated. According to the recipe, you'll need to preheat your oven to 375. And what you'll need for this recipe, which I will link down below to Betty Crocker's peach cobbler, which is from Pinterest. I love Pinterest. It's like one of my obsession apps on my phone. Not even kidding. It's my favorite. Who doesn't love Pinterest, right? But anyways, so you'll need 1 cup of original Best Quick mix, 1 cup of milk, 1.5 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, 1.5 cup of butter or margarine, which it has to be melted, 1.5 cup of sugar, 1 can of sliced peaches that has to be drained. I'm sure you can use fresh peaches, but it's more easier to get the canned version. This is the one I usually get. Sorry for stepping out of frame, but this is what I usually get for my peaches. So that's what you can get. If you see the Best Quick in a plastic bag, it's because it was in a box and I just put it in a bag. It's more easier for me to just stack in my cabinet and everything else I have. So let's get started. Let's cook in this comfort food featuring peach cobbler. I love peach cobbler with some vanilla ice cream. Today I have Friendly's vanilla ice cream, and I can't wait to have that with my peach cobbler. I don't have the right pan that it calls for, but it does work. I have made it before with this pan, but just keep that in mind if you do the recipe. It calls for 8 by 8 by 2. I think I have like I don't know. I think it's like a 9 by 13. A 9 by 13 pan is what I got. So it does work. I have done it with this one many times. It's just the only one I usually have when I'm doing peach cobbler, but it does work. I just need to get the right pan eventually, but hey, it does work and you get the same results anyways. So let's get started. I already have my peaches already coated in the sugar like you're supposed to. Have my butter out, getting ready to put it in a thing so I can melt it. Now my butter comes from the fridge. I don't have like the one that's out on the countertops because bugs and things, I just no. This is the season of things around here, but luckily they've been spraying a lot. So let's get started. You're supposed to bake it for 50 to 60 minutes until golden. So let's get started, shall we? Because my oven is preheated. I will do my best to show you guys the step-by-steps, but sometimes things happen and you'll get to see what it looks like after I get done. And if you see any mess on my stove, I kind of spilled some seasoning yesterday and I didn't know that it stuck to it, so I gotta clean it again. So without further ado, let's get started, and I will be following this recipe step by step so don't miss anything. I've cooked this so many times, but I get those times where I get nervous when I'm cooking. I don't know why. But anyways, I'll remember the link down below will be down below so you can pin it for Pinterest and all that stuff, because who doesn't love a good peach cobbler? I mean, eventually Christmas will be coming up, Thanksgiving, the year is flying. Get your help with some peach cobbler. I love it. But anyways, let's get started before I talk on any longer. I'll see you guys soon in the next clip. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Welcome back. So as you see my pan that I was talking about, the peaches, my mixing stuff that I might need, the Best Quick, and of course some tea because I'm gonna get thirsty. I already know it. And of course my butter. This is what I usually use. It's some, Country Crock original butter, and it's in the microwave melting as we speak. So, alright, so the first step is 1 cup of Best Quick. So let's get started, shall we? Alright, ready? Let's see if we can do some magic. Ready? Woo! Alright. And of course we need 1 cup of milk too. So let me go ahead and get that out. And You use great value vitamin D milk. Doesn't matter what milk you use, I guess. Let's get started. Let's continue on. The next step is the milk. So there's the milk. Hope you guys seen that because I kind of did it off camera. Okay, let's see. Alright, we need the nutmeg. And I got my little little dandy. I haven't got that pro yet to do it like just put whatever in it. I want it to be right and not wrong. That's just a habit of my own. Okay. And then the nutmeg. Okay. And the next step is to... Alright. We got to stir this up together. Let me put my milk back up first. And then we'll start mixing it. And then we have to blend in the butter and all that stuff. Also, if you hear a child in the background, it's my child. Alright, let's continue on. Usually I use this little guy, but you can see that it's like bended. So sometimes I'll use a fork to get it really blended. So if you have to, you know, use what you had. Things happen, things break. I need some more mixing stuff. Anyways, let's continue on. Let's make this bill squid because we don't need it no more. Yes, baby. What? You need something? What do you want? I keep losing stuff, you guys. I was looking for my little top. Okay. Alright, let's mix this bad boy. And then we can put in the butter. Okay. Alright. Sorry if I move it. I'm trying to get it, make sure it gets mixed up real good. Sorry if my hand gets in the way too. I would fix my my tripod, but every time I do it, it messes up every other video. So I don't want to have to fix it again. So... And like I said, I usually use a fork sometimes to get it real mixed up because sometimes this big spatula doesn't really do the job. So if you have to use a fork, sometimes it gets all those like cruds that the big spatula misses. Or I should say whisk. Why was I saying spatula? I had spatula in my mind for some reason all day today when I was calling this whisk. Like I said, I need some more mixing stuff, so usually I just make it do. But that's definitely on my list for Christmas is some more cooking stuff, so. I'm just mixing it up. And now I'm going to take the fork and try to make sure I get all that I can that it missed, because I know it probably did. Okay. Alright, now the next step is to put this guy in here. Okay, and then we'll just blend it all together. And I usually take my whisk and whisk this because sometimes, you know, you gotta stir it into it as well blended, it says. So like I said, I don't have the right pan, as you probably can see, because you know the pan's bigger than what it calls for, but it still works, trust me. I've done it before. Okay, now it's mixed up. I'm going to put this stuff in the sink so it's reaching over the camera. So now we're going to spoon over this stuff. So let me put all this stuff in there. sorry for my mess, but I'll clean it up after I get done. So usually what I do is I just kind of, okay, there we go. Kind of pour it over. Because I know it says spoon it over, but it's so much easier, I feel, anyway. Kind of just like, try to make sure like there's in the middle and like spur it around, you know. Alright, now they're in there. Let me get a paper towel so I can pick you guys up. Alright, so we're going to put this in here for 50 to 60 minutes or until golden. Here's a good look at it. Looks good. Alright, so I will see you guys in 50 minutes when it's done. And until then, sit down and enjoy. Bye. Well, I'm back. Look at this. Man, look at that. It looks so good. Yummy. Smells so good. Can't wait to dive in. Look at that. So delicious.